Thank you, Rod. Pillen takes over for Governor Pete Ricketts, who served 2 terms. He was joined by family, friends, and members of the Nebraska government.
May God guide all of us in our work, bless us and our families, and may God continue to bless the great, great state of Nebraska. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
That was new Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen's closing statement during his inauguration speech today. Pillen started the speech emotional, speaking about humble beginnings in Columbus, Nebraska as the son of a tenant farmer and a seamstress, and his trips to the capital city as a kid.
Growing up, our family would make it to Lincoln maybe once a year. My brothers and I were always excited to see who could first see that capital coming in from the northwest. This chamber and this building it's just amazing.
I got the chance to speak with Pillen one-on-one after the event to speak about his plans during the first term. He mentioned tax cuts, creating a more efficient government, building up the workforce to keep homegrown talent here in the state, and more.
We have to have broadband access across our state, and infrastructure. We've got to do a lot of work on 4-lane highways. Those are the key things for the 21st century so we can grow Nebraska.
Pillen also spoke about education funding, something that was a big part of his campaign, calling for changes to the state aid formula to provide a baseline of money to every student in Nebraska, saying during his speech that the system was outdated and unfair.
We need to be practical minded, and we have to not defund education. We have to fund it differently because education's a key, and that just has to happen.
I asked Pillen if he had a message for those who didn't vote for him. He said Nebraskans have a respect for the office of governor, whether they voted for them or not.
All I can say is, I'm blessed with energy. I'm an optimist, I'm a positive person, and I'm going to work my tail off to make sure that all of us Nebraskans will be proud of what goes on, and that we'll be focused on the things we all can agree on, and there's plenty of that in Nebraska.
Pillen says he plans to spend the next several days reaching out to state lawmakers and building relationships face-to-face. And the governor's office is putting the finishing touches on his first budget proposal and a handful of legislative proposals. Pillen's also scheduling interviews to fill Nebraska's soon-to-open U.S. Senate seat.
A lot of work to do. Thank you so much, Philip.